What's up, North Texas barbecue addicts? It's me, Kenneth, and today I've got a beautiful tomahawk steak. For y'all that don't know what a tomahawk actually is, it's a ribeye with that big old bone on it. It's a crowd pleaser, guys. I got that from my buddies at Six Brothers Beef Company. We're gonna fire up the old vintage Weber kettle at my buddy Matt's house. We're gonna reverse sear this bad boy, but with a twist. We're gonna break out a live fire to finish it up. Y'all stick around. Alright guys, so we've got this kettle set up to start with the reverse sear method. All our coals, unlit coals, are right over here. And I'm going to pour some lit coals on the end. Just like that. And we got to get some hickory wood in here for our smoke flavor. Let me go ahead and grab that. So shout out to Mckay Farms. That's where I get my smoking wood from. They deliver, so I'll have them linked down below in the description box. But we took one of these logs here and we cut them into some little baby splits, so that's what we're going to be using. So like I said, we've got some kindling out of those logs from Mckay Farms. These are hickory. I'm just going to throw a few of these off in here for our smoke flavor. Like I said, we're reverse searing this steak. Let's go ahead and get our grate on so it can get heating up. There we go, and toss the lid on. We want to get this grate hot so we can start out cooking evenly. Alright, those splits are starting to catch. I'm going to go ahead and put my lid on with my exhaust fully open, and then I have the bottom vents all the way open also. Let's go ahead and prep this steak up. So we got our tomahawk steak out of the package. It's time to get it seasoned up. I want to use some 1836 from Suckle Busters. The hickory sticks are catching, smelling good. That's going to go perfect with this nice pepper forward, garlic flavored beef rub from Suckle Busters here. I'll have their information down below in the description box. Just want to get that all patted in. And we'll do the same thing to this side. Right there. Same thing to this side, guys. Get our edges. Man, this is a tender cut of steak. This is going to be really good. Check that out. We're also going to cook up some pinto beans with some jalapeno peppers. I think these are going to be good with this steak. Let's go ahead and get it onto the kettle. Alright y'all, the kettle's been rolling while we've been getting our steak prepped. Check that out. Beautiful. We got it covered in that 1836. I do want to go ahead and put the fat cap here towards the heat source because it can handle it a little more. There we go. Let's go ahead and get our lid on. And we want to make sure we put our lid with our exhaust over our meat so it can absorb that smoke flavor. We'll check on that in 20 minutes. Alright guys, it's been 20 minutes. Let's take a peek and see how we're looking. I did move the grill around so y'all could get a better look at the steak. Let's see what we're looking like. That's looking really good, guys. Got a nice color on it. Check that out. Nice color on it. I'm going to go ahead and flip that around. That 1836 is sticking around well. We've got good smoke from our hickory chips or splits there. And we're probably rolling around 300 degrees. So let's get this lid closed and check on it in 20 more minutes. Smelling good. Alright guys, it's been 20 more minutes. Check that out. We've got the live fire rolling in the background because that's how we're going to sear this bad boy up. Let's see how we're looking and check our internal temperature. Like I always say, guys, make sure y'all have a thermometer to check whatever you're cooking. They just come in handy, whatever brand you want to use. So let's see how we're looking. That is looking beautiful, guys. Completely juicy. Looking awesome. That color's looking perfect. Let's see. Guys, we're right at 124 right there. 124. 130s. So what we're going to do is we're going to let that go for about 2 more minutes while that grill grate back there gets fired up and heated up so we can sear this bad boy over the live fire. Alright guys, like we saw, we're anywhere from 122 to 131 degrees internal. We've got our live fire that's been getting heated up. Let's go ahead and put our steak on. There we go. It's automatically starting to sizzle a little bit. So we're going to let that go for about 3 minutes, and then we're going to give it a flip And again, we're running this fire with our Mckay Farms hickory, so check them out. We'll check back with y'all in about 3 minutes. Added a few more splits off in there of some hickory. It's smelling awesome. Those steak juices are dripping right down on that fire. I'll catch back up with y'all here in a couple minutes. Check out that fire, guys. This is what we're looking like. I let it go about 5 minutes actually. We're gonna go ahead and flip it around. Man, that's looking good. All right, guys, the hickory wood's smelling good. That steak dripping right over the fire, smelling awesome. Look at that. Let's go ahead and flip that bad boy right there. I'm gonna let it go for 5 more minutes. Let's see what temperature we're reading. .135 in the smaller part. 131. Yeah, 5 more minutes, guys, and that'll be good to go. We'll pull it off and let it rest for about 10 minutes, and we'll give it a try. All right, guys, it's been 4 or 5 minutes later. We're gonna go ahead and pull our steak. Check out how juicy that is. That fat got rendered right over that live fire. Let me go ahead and sit that there. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put it in an aluminum pan, and we're gonna let it rest for about 10 or 15 minutes until basically until I drink a cold beer, and then it's gonna be time to try us out some steak, so y'all stick around. All right, y'all, so like I said, the steak's been resting for about 10 or 15 minutes, covered in foil. That's important no matter what you're cooking, to at least let it rest a little bit. That lets all those juices get back into what you cooked. That looks insane, man. Pour those juices right off in there. Alright, so this is what we got. Check that out, guys. Juicy, completely cooked well. Let's go ahead and slice down the bone and see how we did. Oh, that's going like butter. Check that out. That's a pitmaster privilege right there. Set that to the side. Man, this looks amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and take the spinalis off first, right here. Because a full true ribeye has 3 sections. We've got the tail end right here, we've got the spinalis right here, and we've got the center loin or eye right here as well. Man, this is cutting like butter. Completely tender, juicy, a little over medium rare, but it's still gonna be good. I'm gonna go ahead and get me a plate and we'll give it a try. Alright guys, in about an hour we've got this beautifully cooked tomahawk meal. We've got our pinto beans with jalapenos, the broccoli and cheese, but the star of the show, we've got that tomahawk steak. This is the ribeye cap. Let's see how we did. All I can say is if you think about like a pork belly burn in, that's the same consistency you're gonna get out of that bite on that ribeye cap, and it's delicious. Now you know I gotta go on for that combo bite. We got the broccoli and cheese, I got the ribeye, and I got my beans with jalapenos. Let's see how we did here. This was killer, guys. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. Make sure to check out Suckle Busters and snag you some 1836. And next time you're in the market for a tomahawk, check out Six Brothers. This was a success. Appreciate y'all for watching. Until next time, peace. Y'all keep on barbecuing.